Alright, so in this video, we're gonna do a learn to wheelie video on, I mean, the same steps go for this bike, or the same steps go for really any bike, but we're just gonna be doing it on the Ultra B until the police show up, maybe. So we're gonna be doing this in daily mode, because sport mode, you don't even need to learn to wheelie in sport mode. You just kind of hit the throttle and it just keeps coming up. If you guys are willing to learn, we'll go over knee knockers, seat standers, and just normal sitting wheelies. My bike plastic broke. I have no idea how, but so what people do is they'll do it right. They'll have their foot under the shift lock or under the peg. They'll be getting ready, they'll push down, but they'll pull up and your body is still over the bars. So the bike's just gonna go like this and it's not gonna come up. You're gonna try and pull back, but it's not gonna come up. Your body's still gonna be over the bars. And that is not what you want. When you do it, and they say pull up to do a wheelie, you're pulling back. You're literally sliding your butt back on the seat, starting here, pushing down, and pulling back. So what you're gonna do is, for the Ultra B, even this goes for an X3, LBX, Ultra B in daily mode, I do it all the same technique, same speed, same everything. LBX in sport mode, X3 in sport mode, this in daily mode, all the same things. That's all you're gonna do. So 5, 10, 15. For this and daily, even on both the other bikes, sitting down, I would say 15 would be your max. You're just gonna go, and like I said, push down, come down, throw your weight back, and pull back on those bars. Always cover your rear brake. Now, if you're first starting to wheelie, you don't need to hit balance point. Like if you're first starting to wheelie, all you gotta do, pull up on it, and you can sit right here. I mean, you don't need to drop it back to balance point the very first time you ever get that front wheel more than off the ground and like a little jump. I would say. And then you can incorporate, so you're gonna keep coming, hit that balance point, hit the brake back down. And if you can't just hop on a bike, like when before I learned to wheelie, I would get on any bike and I'd go like this, that high off the ground, I'd be like that high off the ground, and I would drop it back down, I'd be too scared. So if you're too scared for that, what I would recommend you do is, this bike's too big for me to do it, but if you're on an X3 LBX, I know there's people that can do this. Put your feet down on the ground and pop it up while your feet are on the ground. I might be able to do it. No, I don't like it. Put your feet on the ground and just glide. You've seen videos, it's like the walking wheelie, where your feet just scrape across the ground. I do that. Hug the bike with your legs as tight as you can. And just keep dropping it back, and you hit that balance point, hit the brake, get it back up to balance point. So now we'll move on to a knee knocker. Now, a knee knocker is honestly, in my opinion, easier to find balance point, easier to wheelie than this, and it's like the starting of how you're gonna start the combo. So you could pop it up at 20 miles an hour if you want a knee knocker. When you put your knee on the seat, you wanna have all your weight on that knee, because look, if you put weight on your foot that's on your peg, you start to lean. And that's fun if you're like trying to swerve and stuff, but for just learning how to wheelie in a knee knocker, you want all the weight, every ounce of weight on your knee. And then you're just gonna pop it up. And then when you pop it up, it's the same thing. When you hit that balance point, tap that brake. And then you'll learn that you can take, that foot is so pointless on there, you can take it off and still wheelie. That foot just adds balance. If you can get good balance, you don't need that foot on here. You're like, look, 20 miles an hour, we'll pop it up, and I'll put that knee, I'll double knee knocker this. just to show you guys that you don't need that. You don't need that on here. You see? Super easy. I learned a knee knocker in sport mode. I didn't feel comfortable popping it up that slow. So this is honestly how I learned. I don't recommend it. I would go about 40 miles an hour, knee knocker it, and pop it up. And I would only knee knocker it to like right here. I would never hit balance point on it. But you need a really long stretch to do that. So I just do it in daily mode. I mean, I ride around in daily mode. I don't even, like on these straight roads, I don't even fly. I'm still trying to learn my one-handers too. Feel like you're gonna fall backwards? Tap the brake. Super easy. Seat standers get scary. 5. And then I'll jump up on the seat. And then I'm gonna put my feet back and I'm gonna flip it up. And when you're up, just always same thing. Tap your back brake. Tap your back brake when you feel like you're gonna fall. This seat. See, I'm not a fan. I like seat standers, but like you can wheelie off curbs. You know, you can do all that stupid stuff. All right, so anyways, that's how you're gonna wheelie the Ultra B, your X3, your LBX, anything, any bike, and like that power range, to be honest. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe for the next one and the ones after that. Some bangers coming up, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.